This question provides a typical example of an Edexcel functions question on A-level maths. The function f is defined by f takes x to e to the 2x plus k squared, where x is a real number and k is a positive constant. State the range of f. State the range of f, fx is greater than k squared. Why is that? Well, e to the 2x can take any value from just above 0 when x is very negative all the way towards plus infinity. So when we add k squared to that, we get a number that can be just above k squared but go all the way towards plus infinity. And when you state the range, you must state fx. It's not x. You would state x equals something for the domain, but for the range you've got to state the function, either y or fx is greater than k squared in this case. Part B. Find f inverse and state its domain. Well, we let y equal fx, so we let y equal e to the 2x plus k squared. And then we swap the variables. So we get x is equal to e to the 2y plus k squared. And now to find the inverse function, we simply rearrange this formula to make y the subject. So first take the k squared to the other side. X minus k squared is equal to e to the 2y. Then take logs of both sides. Log of the left hand side is equal to the log of e to the 2y, which is just 2y. Finally we divide by 2 to get y equals a half log x minus k squared. So I can say that f inverse of x is equal to a half log x minus k squared. We're also asked to state its domain. Well, the range of a function is equal to the domain of its inverse function. So the range for f was fx is greater than k squared. The domain for its inverse will be x is greater than k squared. Moving on now to part C. The function g is defined by g takes x to the log of 2x, for x is positive. Solve the equation gx plus gx squared plus gx cubed equals 6. So we can say, first of all, gx is log of 2x plus g of x squared will be the log of 2x squared, because we're simply replacing the x by the x squared. And likewise the third one, this will be the log of 2x cubed. And each of those three logs can be split into two. So I can say log 2x is log 2 plus log x. Next one is log 2 plus log x squared. And the third one is log 2 plus log x cubed. I've got 3 log 2's to add together, so that's 3 log 2. And then I'm going to give these other 3 logs in terms of log x. So the first one is log x. Log x squared, I can pull the 2 to the front and it becomes plus 2 log x. And log x cubed, I can pull the 3 to the front and it'll be plus 3 log x. So that gives me 3 log 2 plus 6 log x is equal to 6. Let's divide through by 6 now and get a half log 2 plus log x equals 1. Now at the moment I can't add those two logs together because I've got different amounts of them. So let's take the half inside the log 2, and that gives us the log of 2 to the power a half, which is the log of root 2. So I've got log root 2 plus the log of x is equal to 1. Now I can add the logs together, and this will be the log of x root 2. I could write root 2x as long as I don't put the root sign above the x. and that's equal to 1. So we can say e to the left hand side equals e to the right hand side. E to the log x root 2 is equal to e to the 1, which of course is just e. And e to the log x root 2 is x root 2. So x root 2 is equal to e, to give a final answer that x is e divided by the square root of 2. Part D. Find fg of x given your answer in its simplest form. Well, I've put a reminder down of what f and g actually are here. fx is e to the 2x plus k squared, and gx is the log of 2x. So if we want fg of x, we first apply g to x, because we apply composite functions from the inside working outward. So this is f of the log of 2x. And what does f do? F takes x and gives you e to the 2x plus k squared. So this will give us e to the 2 times log 2x plus k squared. Now 2 log 2x, take the 2 inside the log and you get the log of 2x in a bracket squared, which is 4x squared. So that's e to the log 4x squared plus k squared. But e to the log something is just the something, so this is equal to 4x squared plus k squared. And that's in its simplest form. Part E. Find in terms of the constant k the solution of the equation fgx equals 2k squared. Well, fgx is 4x squared plus k squared, so we want that equal to 2k squared. So 4x squared is equal to 2k squared minus k squared, which is k squared. And so we can take the square root of both sides, and it's the positive square roots because both x and k are positive. So we get 2x is equal to k. Final answer, x is k divided by 2. And that completes the question.